A newly added feeder edition is inside of the system. It is currently working and it is currently activated for those who are willing to join. Number one, at a lower cost. Number two, to help your team out as well. The reason why the feeder was implemented in Platinum World Team Building, the only reason why it was implemented, is to help your downline. Some people are struggling to get there too. So hopefully by them referring others to the feeder at a lower cost, not only will their sponsor and their team work a lot faster in getting them in the system, number one, at a lower cost. Number two, they get that money back once they complete the feeder, and then they will be moving in with profit inside of the bronze stage 2 level, which is $100. And then their sponsor will also be rewarded $15 for sponsoring them into the feeder. So it's a win-win for everybody. And that is the reason why we have it inside of the system and why it's there now. Now, it is optional. It's not mandatory. You don't have to join the feeder if you do not want to. Now, that being said, what are the benefits of joining the what are the benefits of not joining the feeder? Well, the benefits is, number one, you get immediately activated into the PLS system, unlimited 1-year account to create landing pages, websites, etc. Not only that, you're in position a lot sooner than those who are moving through the feeder inside of the stage 2, because that's where the rewards start coming at a handsomely amount of funds. So, which is great. I mean, again, this system was not built to make people rich overnight. This system wasn't. It's not built that to do exactly that. What it's built for is to create an income over time in lump sums, and that's a great thing, because whatever you're working with now, you can continue to work. You know, this is not going to take you away from what you're currently building. What this is to supplement you, give you an extra income from $100 one time, or 25, depending on how the level that you come in. So $100 one time out of pocket won't break your bank. Number one. Number two, it's going to help you create up to 166,800. That is the goal, with the efforts of everyone on your team and your sponsor selling the system. Okay. Now, the product that you're going to receive with Platinum World Team Build is unlimited landing page creator, website creator, and again, used to promote anything without our brand on it. It is only specifically branded to you. You can build your websites, landing pages, then you can then export them or transfer the service to your domain. Now, we host, we do all the hosting absolutely free. That's also included. You don't have to pay for hosting. Again, so however you're in our program, if it's $100 for a year, you get a year access to it. Unlimited hosting, unlimited landing pages. You can sell these landing pages. You can also create websites for your team members. You can also add team members in your back office. There's a lot of great things, a landing page system. Now, they're probably far more greater landing page programs out there, but for the cost that you're getting here and what you're getting, it's worth the money, number one. And it does a lot of stuff that some of those other programs do not have, and they don't give you an unlimited package as we do here. That being said, I want to thank you all for being here for Platinum World Team Build, and we're going to continue with the presentation. Introducing the new Platinum World Team Build comp plan, beneficial for you and your entire team. The comp plan has 3 stages. Stage 1 is a 2x2, which is called the feeder, another name. It's $25 entry fee. It's a one-time. Stage 2 is a 2x4 structure with the $100 entry fee, and that's one time as well. And then stage 3 is a 2x3 structure with $5,000 entry fee. That's coming from your profit. Okay, so stage 2 and stage 3 can potentially come from your profit and only your profit, not out of pocket. Stage 3 only comes out of your profit, not out of your pocket. Then stage 2, the fee can be made from out of pocket or from entry from stage 1. Stage 3's entry fee is from earnings only. Now, Platinum World Team members may at any time purchase the $100 package, 1-year license to PLS landing page system and website creation software with hosting and full admin access. The benefits are accessing the unlimited pages or package and getting a position in stage 2, before everyone else. Members can join Platinum World Team Build in 3 ways. Join through the Platinum World Team Build Stage 1 2x2 feeder. Purchase the Platinum World Team Build landing page system for a one-time fee of $100 in advance of Stage 2. Or by having their sponsor pay it forward them into Stage 2 from out-of-pocket payment, or from one of their 4 personal Stage 1 feeder matrix completions. New members cannot be PIFed into Stage 1, which is the feeder. No longer can you be paid it forward into the feeder, but they can pay it forward for you in Stage 2, which is the $100 level. The advantages of joining Platinum World Team Build by paying a one-time $100 membership, not membership, but $100 fee, receive access to the Platinum League system, immediately place into Stage 2 of the comp plan. The advantages of joining the feeder: being able to join at a low cost, one time of $25 fee, and after completing the 2x2 matrix of only 6 people, one can advance into Stage 2 bronze level and earn their $25 back. And that was the selling point, is to, number one, yes, they paid $25 to get into the feeder, but they're getting it right back as soon as they complete the feeder. Not only that, they're now placed into Stage 2, $100, which is a phenomenal deal, ladies and gentlemen, if you look at it long term. The 2x2 products, memberships into the Stage 1, which is the feeder, Platinum World Team Build program, you get access to the software programs worth over $2,000, access to live training and training video vault, and priority invite to join other opportunities and programs inside of the system. These could be Platinum World Team Build, legacy created programs, or outside programs the company joins together in a team build concept. That being said, myself and Joe, we're launching a new coin program, and that should be launching within a couple of weeks. The benefits of you guys joining Platinum World Team Build or the $25 legacy, those are programs that I own. You're going to get early invites into the coin program. You'll see exactly how that works when we do launch it. Live trading, you're going to see that. We're going to also train you on cryptocurrency, teaching you how to trade and how to get started, the basics all the way to the advanced features. We have a professional trader. We're going to have multiple, but this guy's going to start us off, get everybody's earnings up, as well as everything in between. So it's going to be a great deal, and you guys are all going to get the invitation before we launch to the public. 1 year license to, again, Stage 2 and 3 products. You get 1 year license, Platinum World Team Build landing page, website creation software with hosting included, access to programs over 2,000, access to live training and training video vault, priority invite to join other programs in our system. Now, this is what the feeder looks like, ladies and gentlemen. If you're looking at it visually, I'm going to share my screen a little after the presentation so you guys can get a better look at it. But this is how you earn inside of the feeder. When someone joins the Stage 1 feeder, $25 one time, they're going to have 2 people on their upper level, and then the second level, they will have 4. That equates to $150, as you can see here. $25 will go back to the member once it's completed. $15 will go to the sponsor, and admin will get $10. This is how the payment is then structured and paid out. Now, again, it's a great way for those who cannot afford the $100 to get in, because let's be honest, not everybody can afford $100. People are getting paid paycheck to paycheck, living paycheck to paycheck, and sometimes they just don't have an extra $100 to spare. And we understand that. So having this built and created for those to get in, maybe to help your team, maybe your team members are not qualified yet to move through the entire system. Well, joining the feeder, they can have 2 accounts join the feeder. They can invite 2 people, and once those 2 accounts move through entirely, they will get credit for those completions, which is a great thing. And this is what it looks like. You got a visualistic of what the back office feeder will look like. This is you here, your first 2 positions, 25, which is 50, and then 4 people below on the second level equates to $100. And as you can see on this form, that equates to 150. 100 will go to your PLS purchase, unlimited landing page website creator, also a position into the bronze level. you get your $25 back. $15 will go to your sponsor for inviting and helping you with the program, and then $10 will go to admin. Now, your first level has 2 members, your second level has 4 members, a total of 150 earned within the feeder. Now, the benefits of completing a Platinum 1 Team Build Stage 1 2x2 matrix up to 4 times. Now, we're allowing you to move into the feeder 4 times. And so that means you'll be able to earn that $100 4 times, but that's the max. You cannot earn the $100 more than that. Now I'm going to explain in this slide here. Members may join the stage 1 2x2 matrix up to 4 times. Upon completion of each matrix, they will earn $100 that goes toward the purchase of up to 4 platinum landing page positions, receive up to 4 positions at stage 2 bronze level under their sponsor, and earn up to $166,825. Excuse me, it's supposed to be $800, but I guess because it is feeder, $25 on each position. Earn $25 each time, which is what you pay to join. Be eligible to sponsor others into Platinum World Team Build and earn $15 commissions when each of one of them completes the 2x2 matrix. Be able to pay it forward, their PLS Stage 2 entries, to their free and personally sponsored members. So once you complete the feeder, if you're already inside of the system, upgraded in the bronze position, $100 level, and you complete the feeder, you have an extra $100 there. You cannot withdraw that. You can use that to pay it forward for another account for yourself or for a team member. Now, these people have to be personally sponsored by you. If that's the case, you just go right into your back office, you click on pay it forward, and you will see all the free accounts in your back office. Now, if you know someone's slow and they're having a hard time, you may want to help them out by getting that person pay it forward and then entering that position there, the next available position. What that'll do is help you grow. The benefits of that is that'll help you move up into silver a lot quicker, and then into gold, and then platinum. Now, if everybody's joining the feeder in 4 times, then you can see how quickly you can move through the system fast, and that's the goal. Number 1, you get your money back once you complete it. Number 2, you're moved up into the higher levels a lot faster, which in turn is bringing more commission to you. One-time payments, this is not residual, this is one-time payments, but you can enter the system up to 4 times in the feeder. You can join the $100 level unlimited amount of times. So, but with your profit, obviously as you're moving up, you're gaining profit, you create another account, you start doing it over and over again. The goal is to create this income over and over and over again. If it takes you a year to complete the system, guess what? That's not bad. That's phenomenal. And it's 166,000, and then another year do exactly the same thing. You can see the kind of money that can, change your life. So again, it benefits you to invite those who think like you, also have the same mindset. You don't want to bring anybody into this program that struggle to invite people. So if they struggle to invite just one, you don't want them here. Because it's not going to help you grow. It'll benefit you if these individuals already kind of know how to invite or refer others to this program. Because if they don't and they're struggling, now you may be a leader that say, okay, well, this guy doesn't know how to invite, but I'll train them. I mean, that's fine if you want to do that, but just be warned that if this person enters the system and they don't get there too, that's going to slow you down. And then if it slows you down, then you're gonna be, well, I'm not moving, and then you're gonna all of a sudden you're gonna get that feeling of I want to quit, and that's the problem with people in structures and programs like this. This is why programs like this and you and your team die. They die because you give up. And this you gotta get out of that mentality of giving up. Remember, you pay one time. Okay, you want to at least get to the first stage commission. Work on short-term goals is to get to silver. After you get to silver, you then work to get to gold and just continue forward. It's not a hard concept. It's not a hard concept at all. You just got to get your 2 to get there too. It's that simple. If they were to do that, you will have no problem growing in this program ever. If you look in your back office now and you look at the person that's in your downline, who invited that individual? That's what you're going to ask yourself. Is this individual qualified to even refer to? Why haven't they done so yet? And this is the issue with some sponsors. They'll just put anybody in their back office. They'll just share their landing pages and, hey, listen, you got to get in, get a position. Don't worry, I'll get you two. Got to be careful with those leaders like that, because what happens, it's going to slow you down, because now they're doing double the work just to get you two and their two and everybody else's two, when all they had to do was just train one guy to get two. If it's a lot easier to just train one person, get there two, and work on the next guy, and so on. So get together as a community, get together in a group, have a webinar showing the Platinum League program, showing them how it works, how the commission is paid out, the product. And once you train everybody exactly to do the exact same thing, you'll move forward easily without struggling, because now these people know how to refer there to, they know how to share the system, they know what they're selling. So if you're sharing this, you're sharing the product, and you're showing them how to create these pages, they can create testimonial videos and be able to train others. And that's where you will start to see momentum take shift, because now they're doing the work and moving forward and helping assisting you to grow the back office. Now you're not doing as much work and you're making more money. What are the benefits of doing it that way? Take a look at this chart here. You could see right now, if you were just to sponsor one person, the monthly income, you made $15 and for sponsoring them into the feeder. But if you do it over and over again, you get two in 1 month, that's $30. You get four, $60. You get 10 in 1 month, that's $150 extra. That's just for referring people into the feeder. Now, what if you were to do that weekly? As you can see, this is a weekly stash. You refer one person a week, $15. Now you're starting to see the income grow. 30, 60, and then $150. That's if you refer 10 to the feeder every week. Now you can always refer multiple, unlimited amount of times to the feeder, and you will still make that $15 commission. That's why, just a little bonus, a little extra, which is paid out weekly. So the feeder commissions will be paid out weekly, and the big bonuses, the different stages of silver, gold, and platinum, that will be paid out, every 2 weeks. And then, as you can see here, if you were to do it daily, some people have large teams. When I say large teams, I'm talking about thousands of people, hundreds of people entering the feeder. Now you can see the daily income that can be accrued by just doing that. Now, again, I don't like to brag and boast on charts like this and showing you, oh, you can make all this money. The reality of it is, if your team works, you're going to see a lot of commission. It's that simple. If your team works, if your team is actually doing the work, you will see the money. A lot of your team members don't do the work, and this is why they fail. It's consistent with marketing. They're spoiled marketers, and they just get the spoon fed every single day. You got your sponsor saying, I'm going to get you all these leads, I'm going to get you all this downline, you don't got to do nothing. That is the problem, and that has to stop, because the reality of it is, if that was the case, he would be rich, or you would have been rich already. I mean, let's face it. A lot of these automated programs, they say they're automated, they do all the work, but in the reality of it is, how many people have you seen become rich because of that? How many people that close to you are rich because of that? Any program, I'm not just talking about my program. I want you guys to understand that this concept taken out into your whatever program you're in now, it takes a group effort. It really, truly does. For all those people that made it, struck gold, it's because they taught and trained their team to do exactly what they need to do, and they followed that theme. And if they do that, you could see their potential, and you'll see a lot of income because of that. And that's why they show all these commissions, $800, $4,000, $32,000. Imagine that happening to you. Is it possible? Of course it is. The numbers don't lie, ladies and gentlemen. What lies are people. And what happens is, if your team member says, I'm going to help, oh, this sounds great, I'm going to get in, and they get in, but they do nothing, that's going to hurt you down the road. So you want to make sure you invite in quality, not quantity. Quantity is great for like fast money, but think about it. Quantity is going to bring in a lot of slouches and couch potatoes. You want quality. Quality are the people that are going to help you build this program alongside you. They're willing to put in the work with you. Okay. Now it's not a lot of work. That's the funny thing about it. It's not a lot of work to create this type of income. It's just 2. That's it. If that person can sell 2, make 2 sales, you will then see that commission to silver from 4 different people. That's where you get your first profit, as you can see here. 2, 2. Now you're in silver. 500 goes to gold. $300 you get to keep. Now you put $100 one time, you made 300. Great. That's not going to change your life, but you know what? You're in profit. You made money. You're making money from the feeder. You made money here. Awesome stuff. Let's move forward. If it took you a month, so be it. Let's continue forward. Don't stop now. It's simple. They can still join all your other programs. Just say, hey, listen, you got $100? Let me show you how to create these landing pages, buy this product, and show you the program. Now, all you have to do is refer to, make 2 sales. Are you able to do that? Are you willing to do that? Sure, I can do that. I can do it pretty easily. I can do that, a week, once a week. I can get 2 people once a week. I can get them, 4 people in a month, etc. You get the idea. Now, if the person tells you, I don't know how to refer, I'm struggling, I need to learn, you don't want them here. Sorry, not everybody's money is needed. That $100, let them keep it, because what happens is that's going to slow you down and you're not going to grow the way you want to in this program. So keep that in mind. To complete stage 2 is 2x4 structure. A total of 370 people needed to pay in. That creates $37,000, ladies and gentlemen. It's supposed to be 32,000. The 30 people shown here are the people paying you so you can move into the next level. This is not how many people it takes, okay? Just keep that in mind. These are the people that are sending you their $200, their $500, their $2,000, and that's when you start to receive all that money in platinum. Platinum is where you want to be, ladies and gentlemen, on this level sooner than later. Why? Because now you're going to be receiving $2,000 payments. $27,000 total you get to keep, which is great. If you can do that within 6 months, phenomenal. If you can do it within a year, that's $27,000 extra you did not have, okay? So keep that in mind. 5,000 is to move into stage 2. Stage 2 is another great place to be. It's a 2x3 structure, as you can see here, and the amount of people sending you these big checks, and as you can see here, income, now this is going to be by Bitcoin, by Pesa. Right now is how you can receive this income, which is great. And then if you're international, if you're out of the country, we can send it right to your bank account if you're out of the country. If you're in the United States, you see the Bitcoin or Pesa. But if you're out of the country, we can send you your money to your bank account to Bitcoin or Pesa. So just keep that in mind. Right? It's just the regulations inside of the United States make it difficult for us to send it to your bank. They want a lot of information. They want this, they want that, high fees. That's why we have to remove it for US. But for those that are international, we use TransferWise. They did a phenomenal job. I sent income to people in South Africa. It was quick, easy. They got their money, and it's a great thing. So just keep that in mind. Just imagine receiving, $5,000 twice by 2 people. You get to keep, 2,500 of it. You take 7,500 of it, and you move into the gold level 2. This is where you receive $15,000 from 4 different people. As you can see here, you keep 15. Excuse me, I think I said this wrong. 7,500. I'm sorry, by 4 different people. My apologies. That equates to 30,000. 15,000 you get to move forward, and then you keep 15,000. And then that's when you reach the platinum level, which is the last level inside of the system. Every dollar you make here, you keep. Okay, so you're going to receive payments of $15,000 from 8 different people. That equates to 120,000. You keep every dollar of it, and then you continue with your second account, and then you continue with your third account and your fourth account. This program can last for as long as you want it to work. It's entirely the work that you're going to be putting in to the program, you and your team. If your team is diligent and likes the program and wants to move forward every year with you, not a problem. I mean, the system will be here. You just got to put in the work with your team. Eventually, your entire team, whether it be 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 people, eventually you can do this over and over again quite easily, which is a phenomenal thing. So keep that in mind as you ponder your next decision or your next program. This one's not going nowhere. And as you can see here, stage one time $25. This is how the payout works. Phenomenal stuff for those who can't afford the $100. And for just a little bit of extra income, if you haven't joined the feeder's in your back office. I'll show you exactly where you need to go to join that. Let me go ahead and refresh my page just to make sure that this thing is still activated. I don't want it to lag out. Okay, it is, so that's good. Stage 2, as you can see here, the kind of income you can make here, which is great. It doesn't take that many people, 300 and something people in your downline, and you can receive this kind of money. Phenomenal stuff. You and your team will be moving and getting paid in increments of 200, 500, 2,000, and then the platinum, which is 2,000 all over and over again, as they move up as well. So it doesn't take a lot. You just got to stay diligent and continue forward and training your team and having them do the same thing you've done, which is make 2 sales, whether it's through the feeder or the bronze level. And I want to thank you for watching the presentation. This is Platinum World Team Build. Again, is this program right for everybody? No, because you have to have the right mindset. That's number one. You have to know how to create 2 sales. So you want someone that's already in marketing or knows how to market, because number one, the product may not be for them. The product is a landing page website creator. If they're new to marketing or new to this, what's the word I'm looking for? Multi-level marketing. If they're new to affiliate sales, if they don't know how to sell anything or haven't created a website or any page like that, this program isn't for them. This is for someone who's already seasoned in a way. You want to make sure that these individuals kind of know what they're doing before you add them here. Stay away from family. Stay away from family, especially those who do not believe in programs like this. Their money, yes, they may be the easiest $100 you've ever received, but the problem is they're not going to put in the work like you want them to. So, and that's going to slow you down. So keep that in mind. Moving forward, I'm going to show you the back office. We have some training for those of you that are struggling with leads. We have a training. We had a professional trainer. I went and actually bought his services, brought him here. He did a 4-part series training on how to get leads, where to get leads, how to contact these leads, what do you do with these leads, the whole entire in and out, ladies and gentlemen. So keep that in mind. This person went through the beginning. So you can go on Google and get these leads right from the internet today. Today, if you follow the script that he trained you on, follow that script, you will get new leads every single day. Now it's your job, or it's up to you to want to learn this stuff. I know it's sometimes you're thinking, well, I don't want to do that. Well, listen, the reality of it, you want all this money, but you don't want to put in the work. And that is the problem. Spoiled marketers, they want everything done for them. You got to get out of that mentality, or you're never going to be at the top, ever. You got to break that cycle. You got to get in here, create your testimonial videos, get on YouTube, start teaching people what you're learning. Teach people simple steps. Have your own little series. Step 1, how to create a YouTube video. Step 2, how to promote your landing page, how to create one. Little steps like that, testimonial videos, is going to bring you an audience. And once the audience starts coming one by one, they start learning from you, they start seeing results, that's when they start paying you. And that's when you start joining all your programs. You got to take that leadership role. You can't stop. You can't tell yourself you can't do it. You just got to do it. You got to get in there and get your hands dirty. I used to hate creating videos. I hated it. Never did it before. But then when I started doing it and learning, I mean, I still stutter a lot to this day, but still I push on. And I will continue to create these videos because people love it. And you have to understand that is a marketing tool. And you have to have that in your arsenal. If you want to become someone who gets leads without having to put in a lot of work, that's what happens. But you got to start somewhere. And that training that we have in the back office, which I'm going to share with you now, so that way you guys, let me go ahead and share my screen. Okay. It's telling me I have to download. I don't understand why. Give me 1 second. Give me uno segundo. I do apologize. All right, maybe I won't be able to. That's a terrible thing. All right, I do apologize. It's not letting me load up the presentation. Excuse me. It's not letting me share my screen. I got to figure out what's going on. It must have been a new download within the system. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to stop the recording now. And then if you look in your back office, I can kind of direct you. When you get into your back office, you're going to see on the left-hand side of your back office, you're going to see the feeder under My Structures. The feeder is named feeder for a reason. And you'll see it there. If you are a paid member only into the feeder, it's going to still show you as a free member because you haven't made the $100 payment yet. Only people that make the $100 payment, or when you do make your $100 payment, that's when you're going to see yourself as a paid member. But if you're paid only $25 and you join the feeder, you're going to show as a free member, even though you made the $25 payment. So what you need to do to find out if your payment went through, just go and click on the feeder. And when you do so, you'll see you'll see your structure. You'll see your feeder. It'll show like 6 shadows, 6 people of shadows. So that means you have no one in your back office yet, but it's unlocked, and you'll see it there. And then below My Structures, you'll see structure 1, and then you'll see structure 2. Okay. And then withdrawal request, the top withdrawal request is for the money that you made in bronze, gold, and platinum. The withdrawal from the feeder is below that. It'll say withdrawal from feeder, and you can withdraw your $15, your $30. If you accrued more, if you're not withdrawing every week and you're saving it at the end of the month, and you may have $100 from the feeder, then you can withdraw it then, and that'll be paid out during the end of the week. Under that, finances, you'll see that there. If you want to pay for your structure, just scroll down, you'll see in your back office there. And then the training is where it says products. You're going to see the PLS special guest training videos. If you click on that, that's going to take you to the leads training that we had with Ryan Guinness. And again, it was phenomenal stuff. So you guys really take that in, soak it in, learn from those videos, and I can assure you, you will not struggle with leads. I know some of you have a difficult time getting on the phone, but the reality of it is, it creates an easier way for you to build rapport with individuals, number one, and number two, it helps you create more sales because they can actually speak to you, and you're teaching them and training them, pointing them, directing them, etc. So we don't expect you to get 370 people. See, if you will listen to the presentation, if everyone wants to get make 2 sales, that's how it creates 370. Because your first referral and your second referral get there too, now you have 6 people. If your 6 people get there too, now it starts to multiply. You see what I'm saying? Momentum will take shift if everyone just creates 2 sales. That's how easy it is. And that's how you get all these individuals in your back office. Now, these people, you do not have to know every single one of them. You just got to know your 2 and say, hey, listen, can you guys create 2 sales with this platform and program? Do you know someone $100 one time? Do you know someone that loves this product? If they say yes, those are the 2 people you want. When they create the 2 sales, now you created sales without you having to do the work. They went out and created the sales for you. So if your feeder is full, that's it. Your feeder is full. You will no longer earn in that feeder. But when you refer someone into the feeder, they have a feeder. Once they complete it, you're going to receive $15 from that. So you'll always receive that $15 credit when you're referring people to the feeder and they complete it. Let me go ahead and stop the recording. Actually, I'll leave these because these are good questions. That way someone can take it and move, with that forward. So not a problem, Ron. You're very welcome. Anybody else have any questions? So keep this in mind. If you yourself, Rob, if you wanted to join the feeder 4 times, you can, but you can only join up to 4 times. That's it. You can't join no more than that. The reason why is we don't want you to create yourself a million times under you, because that you're not going to be moving that way. It's not going to help you grow in the program, because then it's yourself doing all the work, so it doesn't make no sense. So you want to make sure you understand that 4 accounts, you can only pay it forward 4 times. So if you move into the feeder 4 times, you made $100, great. You can use that to pay it forward for someone in your structure, someone who signed up with your link, and then you can then pay it forward for them into the bronze level. But you can only do that 4 times. After that, you will only earn the sponsor money. That's it. I'm a silver member. Do I need to join the feeder in order for my leads to join under me? That is incorrect. You don't have to join the feeder if you're already a member, Julia. Let's say you're a paid member at the $100 level. You don't have to join the feeder to get your team money, because they already clicked on your link. Remember that. They're already registered under you. When they finish completing it, they will then join your $100 level somewhere under there, the next available position under you. So just keep that in mind. Now, if you want to make a little extra money, that's entirely up to you. Because number one, you're getting your $25 back once it completes, and now you have $100 sitting there where you could pay it forward for someone else. So, I mean, it doesn't hurt to want to join it whenever you feel like it. Number one, you're helping your sponsor create $15. When you complete it, you're getting your $25 back anyway. It's a no-brainer. Just keep that in mind. But again, it is optional. It is optional. That's all right. You already joined the feeder, you mean? If you did, no problemo. No problemo. Now, when someone clicks on your link and they pay for the feeder and they complete it, you're going to receive $15 from that. Keep that in mind. And then what's going to happen is they're going to be placed in a position under you in your $100 structure somewhere in the next available position, wherever that is. Again, if you look in your back office, if you got, let's say you got your 2 legs, your 2 people, only one of them has 2 and the other one has none, then that person will end up qualifying under that person. And then your second one that you bring to the feeder will then fill up that next spot. If you're doing the work, that's what fills up the positions. Then they can send up their $200, or we can force them to send it. Again, the silver payments are forced to your sponsor. So then if that's you, that's what you'll receive those commissions. And then that may be the amount you need just to move into your gold. Now you finally can withdraw your profit and then move into gold. Remember, in Platinum World Team Build, you want to take as much money in your wallet as possible first. You want to withdraw before you upgrade. Make sure you understand that. You have to withdraw before you upgrade. For the main structure, are we allowed unlimited positions? I have a lot of my potential ask me. I just want to confirm. Yes, you are, Lolo. You can join an unlimited amount of times at the $100 level. Okay, so they will follow me from the feeder into, that's correct, Julia. If you have multiple $100 spots, can each one create 4 feeder spots? Great question, Parker. If you have multiple $100 spots, can each one, that's correct. Each one of them can create up to 4. Correct. Under one tax ID. That's correct. Keep that in mind, because you can't, like, if you have 4 accounts, and again, that one account is your social, you know what I mean? You whatever. We don't ask you for that, but tax season comes, that account is qualified as you earning that income. Remember that. So keep that in mind. So each account has to be that tax ID. Like, you can't, if you created 4 accounts for yourself, we're gonna run a gray line right there. So we have to kind of be for each account you can create 4, but the problem is we don't want it to slow down. And let me reiterate this, because if you're able to create unlimited amount of accounts, that's not going to qualify you, earn you all this money. What's going to happen is you're pretty much paying yourself over and over and over again. You're not winning. You know, the goal is to pay one time $100, and your goal is to earn the rest of it. You know what I'm saying? To earn the rest of it with you and your team. So it's not going to benefit you down the road. So that's the why it's great to make a sale, twice, and then they stop making sales twice to two people, and then they and so on. It's just going to repeat itself, and what happens is it now takes on its own momentum. You can continue to create sales in the feeder, create the $15 over and over again by referring people there. And what's going to happen? It'll fill up the spots, the empty spots in your downline for those that are not working as fast. Maybe you know how to move people through the system a lot faster than others. So the potential for you to do so is just to keep inviting them and tell them, hey, join the feeder, join the feeder, join the feeder. Now they're using your link, joining the feeder, it's going to fill up all the spots that are empty in your downline. And then even if those people are still working, they still get credit. They'll get credit for the $100, and then they'll be moving up because eventually all that money is going to you. Okay, it might not be going to you right now, but eventually when they upgrade, that money's going to you. It's going to be the silver money, the gold, and then the platinum. Okay, because remember, you only pay 4 levels up. That is it. 4 levels above you. So your sponsor, their sponsor, their sponsor, and their sponsor. Once you make that last payment, that four payment, the platinum payment, all the money comes to you from then forward. So keep that in mind. Now you are the top dog. That is correct, Rob. You don't need to be in the feeder. That's correct. You'll still earn the 15 bucks. How are you coming up with the 40 people needed for level 3? I didn't say 40 people. You got that incorrect, Billy. That graph, if you look at the graph here, you see the graph here? It says 30 people. These people, again, there's people under these people. Keep in mind, there's people under these people. These are just the people sending you their $200, sending you their $500, and so on. That's all. That's all it shows. It doesn't show everybody. Because to complete the entire system, you're going to need a little over almost 2,000 people in your structure, in your downline. Okay, so keep that in mind. Those numbers are not shown here. We can't fit all those people in one little graph. But these people here are the ones upgrading. And when they upgrade, that's when you receive the money. That's why this graph shows here. So keep that in mind. So we can go to video without having video. All right. Correct. You're gonna get eventually. What happens, Rob? If you invite, say, Jane, you invite Jane. She joins the feeder. Jane ends up moving through the entire feeder. You're credited $15 because you're her sponsor. She gets her $25 back, and she gets a position under you in your $100 level. That's right. That's how it works. Yes, it is. Very much so. Now remember, you can only join if you participate into the feeder. You can only join 4 times. That's it. You can't join the 5th or 6th time. Alrighty. We good? Questions answered? Want to make sure you guys are all right. It's 4:44, about 44 minutes in, and this is still being recorded, so I'm going to end the recording, and I want to shut it down so we can then enjoy our weekend. If you guys, again, I appreciate all of you here. Obviously, the ones that come, that actually attend these webinars. I know I didn't give you guys a lot of time. I lost track of time. I'm gonna be honest, and that's why I had to do it for 4 o'clock instead of 3. But I still wanted to have it because next weekend there's a holiday weekend next weekend, so we're not gonna have a webinar next weekend because people are gonna be traveling. They're gonna be going to their family members, and it's 4th of July weekend. So next weekend there won't be a Saturday training. So want to see if you want to, Billy, paper and pen, my friend. Paper and pen. Paper and pen. Look at the graph right here. Take a picture of this, and then if you want to do it yourself, you're more than happy to. I mean, the 370, that's the 2x4 right here. Okay, you got to do the math. Okay, right here. So it takes 300, and it takes to make $100, Billy. To make $100, it takes one sale, right? One sale. So how do you get $37,000? How do you get $37,000? I don't know why it says 37. 32,000 right here. 32. How do you get 32,000? You get 320 people to pay $100. Okay, 320 people times 100 equals 37,000. I mean, the math is right there, ladies and gentlemen. We're not going to break it down for you, but I mean, mathematics and mathematics. For you to receive $32,000, you have to have 320 people pay you $100. If you want 160,000, you need to have 1,600 people pay you $100. I mean, but obviously they're being paid. Everybody's being paid in different positions, so you're not going to receive all that money at once. But once your downline starts filling into those holes in those positions, and they're creating their sales, you'll start to see this income come your way. You don't have to wait to fill up the entire thing to receive all your money. You get it in small increments of two, excuse me, yeah, three, excuse me, 300, 2,000, 27,000, and so on as you move up, which is great. And plus the feeder money, which you'll be paid weekly, extra 15, 30, 40 bucks. I mean, on work that you've already doing anyway. It's just a little extra income. So it's your priority. It's your priority. If you want them to join the feeder, it's entirely up to you. You can have them direct them straight to the feeder. If you want them to join the platinum level, $100, they can do that as well. If you want them to join both, they can do that as well. It's all optional, So, but it's obviously up to you in how you explain it to them in your leads. Best way to do it is on the phone or Skype. You know what I mean? Show them this. I'm going to upload this PowerPoint into our Facebook group. That way, if you guys want to share this with your team, you can download it and then share it with your own meetings. You might have a meeting at home. We have people in New Zealand, South Africa, Europe, South America. They have their own presentations, and they're taking this PowerPoint and they're using it and sharing it, and that's how they're growing. And they're growing at a massive level. It truly is. I mean, inviting two people to your home, having this on your television or something somewhere, kind of explain them, what it is, what the product is. If they're skeptical people, then obviously you don't want them here. It's because it's going to slow you down. You want people to actually believe in what you're doing. And if you don't believe in it yourself, you shouldn't even join. I mean, it's that simple. If you think this is all skeptical and it's all, don't join. Keep your money. It's that simple. So. No, see, you're misunderstanding, Billy. Billy, you need to stop breaking it down. I've explained it in the presentation. I said, this is not how many people it takes. I said this a million times, and you can look at my old videos. Look at all my videos. I've said this a million times. This is not how many people it takes. This is how many people are upgrading, and you're going to receive your money from them. That's what I said here in this chart, and I say it over and over again. And I said it in the very beginning in all the charts and all the videos and all that I've recorded. If you do the math, one person creates $100. How many people does it take to create 32,000? Obviously, it's not 30 people. It's 320. So the chart is not misleading. I just can't fit those people here. It's that simple. If I said it verbally, you can hear me say it over and over again. You should understand that. I mean, it's not hard at all to understand. So. Yes, it is, Rita. It's being recorded. I'm going to be sharing that. As soon as I download it, I'll upload it to YouTube. So if you're a subscribed member of mine, you will get it immediately. You will get alerted, and you can just take it and share it, watch it over. Again, I'm going to end it now, the recording. So I want to thank you all for being here. I appreciate you all for attending the webinar, and we will see you guys on not next Saturday, but the Saturday after, because next Saturday is a holiday weekend, so we won't have a webinar then. And next month, I am going on an excursion for about a week. So if it's during that week, I may not be on a training during that week, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Maybe I'll have someone have the training anyway. I just won't be here, which is not a bad thing anyway, right? So appreciate you guys for being here. Enjoy your weekend. Let me go ahead and end the recording.